Hello, everyone.
Hello there.
It's shortly after New Year itself. So, here on our very first recording in 2026, a very, very happy New Year to you. May it be a year of blessings in many forms.
We hope the old year ended well and that the new year will hold beauty and joy and peace.
And in the light of that, we've received some beautiful New Year's wishes. And going through some of these, um, there are beautiful wishes that the author Neil Gaiman wrote over the years since the early 2000s. He has a blog, and every new year he has these New Year's wishes. Quite beautiful. And there's a number of them. But today we're going to look at one in particular because we find it quite interesting and telling.
And unexpected.
And unexpected. So we're going to read it and then we're going to discuss it and see what comes out. Good. You, Matilda, read it in Afrikaans. I'll do the English one. I hope that in this year to come, you make mistakes. Because if you are making mistakes, then you are making new things, trying new things, learning.
Making a mistake. Learning.
And you showing it to me. Learning, living, pushing yourself, changing your world, you doing something. I hope that in this year to come, you make mistakes. Strange wish, eh? But a wonderful gift.
Yes. And why would he? Yeah, like he says, because if you are doing that, you are experimenting, you are experiencing,
You are living.
you are living. That's important. If you're making mistakes, you're living. We are not able to live without making mistakes.
Yes.
And yet, we, for the most, are trying our utmost not to make mistakes.
Yes.
We avoid making mistakes.
Yes.
And why is that?
Maybe in the way we grew up, the way we were taught at school, in church.
Yeah, I mean, if you made a mistake in school, you got a big red cross over the thing that you did wrong, that you got wrong. That was not very helpful.
So in school in general, if you follow the broad pattern, that's good. But if you deviate in any direction, whether creative or whatever, then you're a problem child. So in general, we grew up with this notion that to walk the straight and the narrow
but I don't
is the
think
good way.
just in school. I think we were brought up that mistakes, we were scolded or punished or ashamed ourselves that we made the mistake. It can be a dumb mistake. It can be not taking enough care, breaking a glass or something. So, and generally it causes, as a child, mistakes makes a mess. And
sometimes
that's a
it
problem.
costs money.
And it costs money. It can cost you. Mistakes can cost you.
Yes.
Some mistakes can cost your life.
Yes.
And mistakes has consequences.
Yes.
We don't like the consequences. We prefer to have a life where we don't have that type of fallout. So we try not to make mistakes, but it makes us very careful, very risk resistant, and it smothers creativity, really. I often find that if somebody, we do pottery sessions and people, you can quickly see which people are quite perfectionistic in their approach, and they feel quite proud of that. But I often feel that it's more of a hamper than it's a positive trait. Because when you're so perfectionistic, and usually you are very critical of yourself, then you really struggle to create something spontaneously. And it smothers the creativity, but also the joy in the making.
And the surprise of something new announcing itself.
And unexpected, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it ties into what you were saying in the Afrikaans recording that's very important, is we tend to go into situations. Let's take the example of creativity again. We go into creativity with a set outcome in mind. So we don't like our plans to deviate, to end up in a place that we didn't anticipate.
Yeah, and the result not being what we anticipate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Instead of, goodness, I didn't plan this, but this is actually much better.
Oh, yeah, interesting at the very least.
But now we're making something, we have this idea, and you say, oh no, this is a mistake. It didn't come out at all like this or that.
Yeah, but even if it is a mistake, even if it's not usable, we can learn from every mistake. So we can say it's interesting. We can work around that, but sometimes it's just a mistake, and you can't fix the glass; it's broken. You can't, you know. So and then the only thing that you can do is learn from it. And I think with anything, with a new craft, with a something that you weren't mindful when you were doing it, and it doesn't come out right, it's also just a mistake. And I don't know why we put such a lot of importance, in negative importance on mistakes. I think the main thing is to become positive about mistakes.
Lenient.
With ourselves and with others.
Graceful.
And then, like we said in Afrikaans version, in raising our kids or being with our grandchildren, to allow other people to make mistakes.
Yes.
In our presence.
Yeah, so in other words, there can also be a New Year's wish. I hope that in this year to come, people can make mistakes in your presence.
Yeah.
I think that's something great if people have the comfort to do that.
Yeah, and that it will not be criticized, or you won't be shamed. Yeah.
All right, with that said, if you can think of a field in which field would you like to make mistakes in this new year?
As it be a different one from the Afrikaans version.
Yeah, make a mistake. Don't use the same word.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, I find it difficult because I hate making mistakes. Being a 1 on the Enneagram, that's the one thing I don't do. I do not make mistakes. Maybe you go first again. That might help me.
Okay. Well, I've started making the mistakes in 2025.
Yeah.
I really want to start running more constructively. I walk a lot. I've been working a lot on the computer this past year. So I want to be more active in general, and I want to start running. but I was so tired that I made a lot of mistakes. I didn't get to it much.
Mm.
So I want to make mistakes in that area. Do I train too much? Do I train too little? What is happening to me? Do I eat right? Do I get enough sleep? In other words, to experience that and make mistakes and then go back and yeah, that's something that I want to make mistakes in.
Yeah. I think mine would be more in the line of of I do make mistakes, and of owning those mistakes, of not being so critical of myself when I do make a mistake.
And what we
Of
also
allowing myself to make mistakes. Not, it can be anything. What I find, what I really feel so ashamed of, if I find something in the say in the vegetable compartment of the fridge and it's gone off because I forgot about it and it wasn't used and it was money lost or wasted, and the way that I chastise myself
yeah.
because of those things. I think to be less critical of myself making mistakes.
Yes, yes. And it's also interesting, I'm just thinking of how harsh we are with ourselves because often we rationalize our mistakes. We say it's not a mistake.
Yeah, yeah.
No, there was something wrong with
Yeah,
this.
we have
or,
some excuse for ourselves and for others why this happened.
I never make mistakes. There's a reason for.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, may this be a year of mistakes and learning and living.
And surviving your mistakes.
Yeah, and discovering.
Yeah.
May it be a wonderful 2026.
I hope it goes well with your experimenting.
Bye-bye.
Bye.